We know it's tough getting older, so this morning it's time to make young people jealous. Seniors get lots of discounts that can save big money. And AOL consumer advisor Regina Lewis is here with some of the best deals that exist out there. Good morning.
Hi, Chris.
Let's define senior, first of all. What age bracket are we really talking about?
We're talking about 50 to 65 is the starting range for a lot of these deals, so younger than people think. The notion of senior discounts actually stems from respect for our elders and the fact that it's good business. They have a lot of discretionary income. But for everybody watching, we don't just want to make young people jealous. You can get in on this because if you're part of the extended family, start thinking the eldest person in your family might have the most buying power.
So it's good to respect those elders like you mentioned. So some deals we'll have are for 50 and over, but a lot of them are for 65 and over. And let's start with travel because you know what, if you've got some time on your hand, you're nearing retirement or you are retired, you know what, there are a lot of great deals out there for you. So let's start with that. Let's start with basically airfare because some airlines offer some great deals.
Yeah, airlines, this kicks in at a later age, usually 65. The tricky thing about booking through the airlines is that you won't see the senior discounts on their website, which is how a lot of people book travel these days. So you do have to call. What you want to do is check the websites first so you get the lowest price. So when you call for the senior discount, you're comparing it with whatever specials are out there, so you know you're really getting the lowest price.
I got it. So you can do airlines as well, but also this applies bus travel, train travel.
Yeah, and that's more straightforward. So on Amtrak, it's 15% discount, which is pretty good. Greyhound has a discount as well as Trailways, which is our charter buses, and that starts at age 50.
And you basically, just like you said, you have to kind of call each carrier to see because different discounts apply for different ages, but also the different carriers. You can get anywhere from 5 to 15 to sometimes 30% off, depending on what they're offering.
5% on an airline ticket's legit.
Yeah. When it comes to renting a car, the insurance aspect is somewhere where if you've got your Aarp card.
Yeah, that can be helpful there. It actually can be helpful without renting a car, for your own car as well. So if you are a mature driver, this won't kick in automatically, but in your 50s, you can take a mature driving test, and Aarp has a link to all of the places where it's offered by zip code, and you'll save 10% on your insurance. Well, if God willing, you're driving for another 20, 30 years, that really adds up.
Yeah, okay, now, so we've basically furnished some discounts for you to get there. Now we're going to talk about some destinations, some spots where people can go.
Sure. Well, when it comes to hotels, here's how it usually works. If you have an Aarp card, let's talk about these places. So National Park Service, this could be the best deal yet. You get a lifetime pass for $10, and you can have a whole car full of people, and you get them in. So you really want Grandpa to be driving, because that compares to $80 per year. So big, big discount. Then $3 off at places like SeaWorld or Busch Gardens.
And dozens of great national parks out there, some great destinations. Now let's get to those hotels, because once you've actually picked out a destination, you have to stay somewhere. And it's always nice to save $1 or $2 on the hotel accommodations.
Right. I mentioned the Aarp card. What that does is get you a discount to kick in at age 50. The Aarp membership is $16 a year, so it pays for itself pretty quickly. If not, it kicks in at 62 with or without the card. And that means 10 to 30% off at all of these big names.
Yeah, that's just it. You can Quality Inn, 20 to 30% off, Motel 6 up to 40% off, Holiday Inn up to 30% off. Great deals out there. Before you do travel, you do need to save some money, and there are some great banking deals out there.
Yeah. Well, banking, because they're recurring fees. So if you can say to your bank, Wachovia, which is now part of Wells Fargo, and Bank of America also has a program, look, what can you do for me? I'm a senior. And if it's, free check renewals or free online bill payment, all of those little costs, but because they're recurring, hopefully over several more generations, it really adds up. It's worth taking advantage of.
And the one thing we do, I guess we implore to everyone is to do your research, because not only with travel, not only with hotels and things like that, but if you do some great research there online, you can find some great surprising savings deals out there from different places, even right down to movie tickets. This is the one thing that I saw. I mean, they cost so much these days, but if you go at the right time, at the right place,
really the right time. So AMC, it's 30% off for seniors all the time. It's 60% off on Tuesdays. So big surprise there. Ace, 10% off every day. A place like Hallmark has a discount on a certain day of the week, but it varies by store. So you have to ask your local Hallmark, which day can I best shop at?
And other places, AT&T, Kmart, Rite Aid, Banana Republic, Ross Stores, the Salvation Army. I mean, there are so many options out there, so much money that can be saved, but you just have to know where to look.
Yeah, and we're going to have links to all of these places and the specific deals on the CBS website.
Thank you for doing my job for me. Regina Lewis, thank you. Good to see you here this morning.